Hello, Fred Ack here. Fred ACC, all one word. Alrighty. Well, we're out by the pool. It is Tuesday, February the 25th. It's about 10 a.m. East Coast time. Why does Fred Ack try to start out with these things? Because I want to be not past posting, coming to you after the fact. So I try to state the date, the time. If it's about XRP, the price. XRP, I just peeked a few minutes ago, $2.20. Alrighty, a lot going on. A lot of ideas swirling around in Fred Ack's head. I generally try to keep these things kind of precise, short, to the point on my head, whatever point. Today I've got a bunch of stuff. I've even got notes. There's so much stuff swirling around in my head. I don't want to miss anything out because a lot of interesting things to think about. First up, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. The limited amount of subscribers that I do have, I do think that they're deriving something from the ideas that are swirling around in my head. As I've posted before, Fred Ack is one and done. I just come out by the pool, I pop on the phone, and I start blabbling. I don't script it out. This is the closest thing to a script that I'll ever have. Partly because I don't want to miss out on any of these points. They're interesting things, I think. As I have stated many times, this is not financial advice. Just the ideas that are swirling around in my head. I try to bring things your way that you're not going to see from all the other talking heads. Speaking of the talking heads, the couple that I stop in on, I am starting to see some possible indications that they're taking a peek at Fred Ack. I see some of the things mimicked within the big guys. I don't have 85,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers. Someday maybe we will, I don't know. With that comes a certain amount of power. You are influencing what people are thinking. I try to give it to you from both sides. I realize that I own XRP and I might have a slant towards XRP or whatever it is that I am in. Human nature, we all tend to be that way. Let's dive right into whatever the word is. Let's get right into all this. So today is Tuesday, February the 25th. Alrighty, about 10 o'clock East Coast time. XRP took a spike down. I saw selling. I didn't see massive amounts of selling, not for something with 58 billion. As you can hear in the background, I've got competition. At some point, Fred Ack's gonna have to start to upgrade to a better microphone, a better camera, a bigger pool. It's all coming with the XRP. But be that all as it may, all of you must do what is best for you. Nobody ever goes broke taking a profit. The time to take profits would be into a run-up, not into a sell down. These are the things that I'm looking at. And these are the things that are having me think that there's big things ahead. And I believe it's for XRP. But for something out there, something's going to be big. It seems to make sense. Let's go to the notes over here. Alrighty, so 150 years ago, the advent of the radio came along, and that became the mass media informational place for most human beings to get their knowledge from, or their what's going on in the world. The radio evolved into TV, the television, and that became the mass media of the world. Both advertising and knowledge and information about knowledge, but then from there, things morphed into the telephone. And the telephone was actually before the TV. Get it together, Fred Ack. Speaking of Fred Ack, I guess I could have gone with a different moniker. Mr. Moneyman or whatever, or Reverend Freddie Love. But we went with Fred Ack. So it's Fred Ack. That's what it's going to stay with. Okay, so there's been this evolution of media information to the masses. And the evolution is continuing. Cell phone, computer, internet, Twitters, Instagrams, all these things that I know nothing about. Not on Facebook, you won't find Fred Ack there. What you can see from this And all throughout history, from the wheel to the cotton gin to the Wright brothers, airplanes, space shuttles, we keep dreaming up different things, and we keep improving things for the betterment, I hope. I don't know. So the big thing now is what? IA. AI, artificial intelligence. It's going to reshape the world. Probably will. It probably already is. Will it be in a positive way or in a negative way? Fred Ack's not sure. School's not out. Come back to me in 50 years. I'll let you know. I do know this much. The scammers are out there. What do they call them? The bots. You get phone calls all day long from machines, voices that aren't even a real human being. What I've always thought is that if somebody's got some kind of system for making money at the horse races or the stock market or whatever, if many people get involved with it, then it will stop working. It will become counterproductive. So at a certain point, the whole twist of buy on blue, sell on red, seen that one. Once too many fish get involved with it, the only one making all the money, similar to the gold rush, 1849, I think it was Sutter's Mill. Gold! There's gold! They came flocking from all around the globe. Everybody's going to make it rich. You know who got rich? The ones selling the picks and shovels. They got rich. The gold people? Here or there. I guess there was the occasional one that kept everybody coming back for more, but alrighty, so let's go forward now. We've got technology advancing along. My feeling is that something is going to advance along from the archaic way that money has been transferred around the globe and being spent between everyday people, whatever country you're in, out on the street, over the counter, you're at the drugstore, you're at Macy's, you're at Walmart, wherever you might be. Something to consider. With that consideration, one has to think about, let me go to the notes here. Okay, so I wrote down something here about the cup holders for the cell phones. When the cell phone started to become an everyday thing 25 years ago, early 2000s, people driving their car, they got one phone and they're texting and having fender benders. And somebody came up with the idea of, wow, what a great idea. Let's make a cup holder. It fits right in the cup holder that you have in your car, and you put your cell phone in it, and you can talk hands-free. It was somewhat short-lived because technology, the manufacturers, the auto manufacturers, they implemented the Bluetooth and wireless built right into the cars. So there are opportunities that come and then they will go. When it comes to the whole crypto thing, I believe the crypto world is here with us. The evolution is underway. So many things to me are pointing to that. You might see things differently. It's my USA shirt on. Losing my train of thought, it doesn't take much. So, from the crypto world, if, I'll say when, but so I always try to use the word if, because nothing's a sure thing. If/when crypto takes over as the new financial monetary system of the globe, there's going to be cup holders. What do we mean like that? Well, you know how like you get these rebate cards or this thing from Visa or Amex or whatever, and it's a $50 gift card? There'll be an industry of perks connected to whatever the monetary standard evolves into. And the initial ones that are in those things, they are going to do well. And I've always said, the smart money people would invest in the stock market based on what Congress is lining up to do. Because when they made favorable situations, usually it's jimmying the tax structure, those companies are going to fare well on the bottom line, and they're going to attract investors. And if you buy the stock at X amount of dollars, it usually goes up to Y amount most of the time, because you're playing the advantage that's being built in by the local government. In our case, in the United States, it's going to be U.S. Congress, the Senate, the administration. We have an administration that a large percentage of the crypto money that helped to back politicians, they got elected. That tells me that there's probably positive things coming down the road. I'm bouncing around to a lot of different things. I also believe XRP has decoupled from the Bitcoin world and the other worlds out there, the Ethereums and the other ones. Sure, high tide lifts all boats, low tide they all drop, but if you notice, the percentage moves on XRP are outpacing the other big shots. To me, I think that's a good thing. I'm not that in tune with the crypto world. Is Ethereum the item that could be the currency of the globe? I kind of don't think so. Bitcoin, I really don't think so. It was the first one into the party, the brand name recognition, everybody's on it. But I've posted recently some of my thoughts that Bitcoin at a certain point, I think it might be elevated while the big money gets out. Because when it comes to the big money, let's go, we got something about the notes here. Big money. Should you stay away? Nope. The big money's not staying away. So they are on our side, or we are on their side with this XRP. Personally, I think there's a lot of upside potential to this XRP. And I've stated this many, many times over some of my many different postings. Okay. So, what is going to be the cup holder that jumps out? Will it be credit cards, the anonymity? There's so much out there to mumble about here. When it comes to currency that's out there, from what I was able to gather on the internet, is it factual or not? I'm not sure. Like I always say, as Fred Ack or anybody else, you got to do your homework. Check your facts. Call me out on it. That's fine. I do the best I can. Seems like there's about $123 trillion worldwide. About half of that is in foreign hands. 123 trillion. That's a whole lot of chicken. That's a whole lot of money out there. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Then you've got, and that money is in cash, savings, money market funds. What about real estate? What about the stock market? What about? There are so many other things outstanding out there that could be connected through the new monetary system. And when it's XRP, you're not going to see a $5, $6, $7 XRP. You're not going to see a $27 XRP. You're going to see probably somewhere up around 3,000. Can you get the noise? Get rid of all that. Jesus. Not a bad day to be out here. Alrighty. So, back to where I was before I was rudely interrupted. There is so many different avenues for the XRP or whatever cryptocurrency becomes the evolution of technology going into the 22nd century. To me, that opens up a tremendous amount of opportunity. And if it ends up being XRP or whichever one that it is, you better get your mitts in on it, investment-wise, because you'll be left at the dock. What is it? FOMO, fear of missing out? There's a lot to all that. A big part of it is that if you have $1 million in net worth and there's a new currency, it's the XYZ. I'm thinking it'll be XRP. It's the XYZ. Okay. With that XYZ currency, your $1 million, you buy $1 million worth of it. The longer you wait, the more it goes up in price, the less you can convert into it. So your money is devaluing. When that begins to occur, you're going to have a tremendous amount of wealthy people trying to get into that new currency. They'll be running hand over fist, stepping over each other to get involved. You can't afford to get left out. Just the news, the noise is not going to stop. Okay. If you remember the big money, they controlled the CMOs, the collateralized mortgage obligations, and they stiffed everybody on that. What makes you think they won't stiff all the little people on this stuff here? It's almost like whatever way things are going, you almost want to go the other way. At $2.20, I personally, if I didn't own a boatload of them already, I'd be buying some more. Haven't sold a single one. To put $2,200 into 1,000 XRPs and just sit tight. 15 years from now, if you have that much time, it could be 3,000 or more. You'll say, wow, I got $3 million from my $2,200 investment. And it's a passive investment. It's not like you're starting a business, you got to get out there and fling newspapers or make birthday cake and go door to door. No. You just buy into it, you sit tight, and you watch for it to go higher. Or not, and there's no guarantees in anything. So we went over all the cash that's out there, all the potentials that are out there. The travel industry, real estate world. There could be all kinds of gift cards, whether it's Target, Macy's, the local ball clubs or whatever. Buying tickets for the sport, the stupid bowl, whatever it might be. So much stuff out there. Alrighty. Another thing we got on the notes here. At $2.20, keeping within a percentage of, let's say, a 10% swing on it. Goes down 22 cents, goes up 22 cents, that's 10%. Fine. If the price surges on XRP up to $8, $9, $10, $15, then you're looking at a situation where a 10% move is going to be $1.20, $1.50. As the price rises, the fluctuations are going to increase. And what will that create? Opportunity. That opportunity is for those who just want to jump in, make some money, jump out. You call it day trading, but the whole day trading game, which I'm going to try to elaborate on, is your attempt to buy things that you have all the ducks in a row, every advantage possible is on your side to increase your potential to make money on a consistent basis. Now, out of 100 things that you purchase, you're not going to make money on all 100 of them. Some you'll make, some you'll lose. That we will elaborate on in the future with the day trading tutorials, which we have started to post some of them. I guess the noise is not going to cut out, so I've got competition for today. At any rate, some food for thought, all about XRP. So much money out there. When it gravitates to something which I think will be XRP, we're going to see a lot of upside potential. I'd like to thank you all for being here. May all your days be winning ones. Have a great day. Subscribe, likes button. No likes button. Hit the smash